Happy Friday. Okay, I think this is particularly my last Friday here. Yeah, it's happening next week. Um, so I doubt I will be recording myself at the boyfriend's house because he's a very private person and he thinks I'm weird for doing this stuff. Um, yeah, I um I got a call from someone I spoke of months ago. Um, he was somebody I used to mentor, and then he said, "Oh, I want to help you get a job, and then I want to help you invest your money." And eventually, I figured out that he just wanted to try to make a commission off of me and get into my account. So anyway, he called me today. But the thing is, it's I said months ago, it's like it was a big mistake to reach out to you, and thanks but no thanks. So he calls me, and I'm driving. He's like, "Hey, I just want to call. How you doing? How are you doing?" I'm great, thanks. And I hung up. But to put more context, this was the person that I was a friend to years ago, over a decade ago, and I went with him to a baseball game, and he laughed at my injury of getting hit with a baseball. I didn't speak to him for years, and then we got back in touch, and then he kind of admitted, like, "Oh, I know that's why you stopped talking to me." But even still, he's never matured. Strange dude, but I was so happy um, that I got that out of my system. All right, so I wanted to I wanted to share. How do I share? Share screen. Yeah, about the Enneagram 8 because today I had to be reminded again about it. Um, I asked Claude, I resonate as an 8 with 9. Can you tell me about my tendencies, when I might be unhealthy, and how I can maintain my health? As an Enneagram 8, you embody a fascinating blend of power and peace. Your core 8 energy drives you toward control, justice, and protecting others, while your 9 wing adds a more laid back, harmony seeking quality that can temper some of the 8's intensity. Your natural tendencies, you likely have a strong sense of justice and will fight for the underdog without hesitation. You're probably direct in communication, but less confrontational than a typical 8, thanks to your 9 wing influence. You value autonomy highly and can struggle with being controlled or micromanaged. There's likely a protective quality about you. People probably feel safe around you, sensing that you stand up for them if needed. Unhealthy patterns to watch for: when stressed or unhealthy, you might swing between 8 tendency toward aggression and 9 tendency towards withdrawal. You could become either explosively angry or completely shut down, sometimes both in the same situation. Watch for becoming overly controlling or bulldozing over other people's opinions, especially when you feel threatened or vulnerable. The 9 wing can sometimes enable avoidance of difficult emotions or conversations, which isn't natural for most 8s. You might find yourself procrastinating on things that matter to you or numbing out with distractions when you should be addressing important issues. Maintaining your health. Regular physical activity is often crucial for 8 with 9. It helps discharge the 8's intense energy in healthy ways. Find constructive outlets for your protective instincts. perhaps through mentoring or advocacy work. Practice sitting with vulnerability rather than immediately moving control or withdrawals. See, I've done that here, sitting with vulnerability, but even then it's almost like because I do it on a camera, people think that I'm looking for pity. Ooh, I can't stand pity because pity is like, you don't believe in me. You're putting yourself in a superior position. Yeah, I don't. People need to like, not that I'm saying here, but like, I've had pity projected onto me all my life, and it almost felt like, oh, there, you're not gonna make it, you're never gonna make it. But I feel good about myself, telling you there, whatever. Compassion is believing somebody's strength. Um, Practicing vulnerability. Okay, the 9 wing can help you cultivate relationships where you can be both strong and soft. People who appreciate your protection. Uh, I overwork myself sometimes. That's why I said mentally or physically. That's a common pattern for 8s. With 9s, you push through until you hit a wall, often because acknowledging limits can feel like weakness to the 8 part of you. The 8 energy wants to prove invincibility and maintain control, so you might ignore fatigue, stress signals, or the need for rest. Yeah, I think this particular summer, I stressed out so much. I think I I put myself into perimenopause symptoms like faster. I don't know if it was stress or age or whatever or psychologically, but I did. Yeah. Meanwhile, your 9 wing can actually contribute to this problem in a sneaky way instead of addressing the root causes of why you're overworking. Maybe saying no to requests, setting boundaries, or dealing with underlying anxieties. The 9 influence might have you just keep going to avoid the discomfort of those conversations. Some patterns to notice. Do you overwork when you feel like others aren't stepping up? Yes. What might help? Start thinking of rest and boundaries as tools that actually increase effectiveness rather than sign of weakness. Yeah. Some things that might help break the cycle. When you notice stress building, try asking yourself, what am I actually trying to control here? What does the stress usually stem from? Is it external pressures, relationship conflicts, uncertainty about outcomes, or feeling like others aren't pulling their weight? Understanding your specific stress triggers can help you develop more targeted responses that just work harder. Yeah. Oh, I just dropped. Anyway, yeah, I took myself to a Peruvian restaurant earlier. I had ceviche and some beer, and I was really grateful for that experience. And I noticed that I don't do things for myself. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it. It's called Cusqueña Golden Lager. It was refreshing. And then ceviche. Oh no, you can't really see it. No, you can't really see it. It was delicious. I had such a lovely time. Yeah, I had to really, really rest today and then tell myself to just enjoy life. I'm feeling myself.